Do most guys end up with the girl they want, or is it the girl they can get? What do you say? Smooth? Since you're so smooth with your words, did you get the woman that you wanted, or did you get the woman that you could get?
The Podical sound.
Podcast, you can't win. Talking a good game, you can't win. Topics never lame, you can't win. Win.
Not your average Joseph. Marvelous.
It's ridiculously funny.
What's up, y'all? Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
And we are the Podical Sons. Let's start the show. Like, comment, subscribe, all the above.
All of that.
Podical Sons Podcast.
You know the deal.
All streaming platforms. Podical Sons Podcast. The socials at Podical Sons. And so say the sons that just wants the real goodness and the motivation to help get you through.
Yeah.
It's motivation to get the motors going and stuff, but it's still up to you to use it. Okay, let's start the show. How you feeling today?
I feel pretty.
Oh, so pretty?
Oh, so pretty.
and so bright. You gotta do it like Julie Andrews.
You gotta.
That's the real original Pretty Girl Rock right there.
That's
the Pretty Girl
the
Rock.
Anthem.
That's the anthem and stuff.
That's
whatever.
the anthem.
Never took into the lyrics until now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm looking like, yeah, it was I just remember that little beginning piece. And then just leave it and stuff, whatever. When you take in the lyrics, that's what goes to show you. Relearn the shit you thought you knew.
Right, yeah.
Look how many people probably heard that song. You heard the song.
Yeah.
And never took in the lyrics and stuff for the relearn.
Nope.
And then you're looking like, God damn, this is a person feeling themselves.
Yeah.
I know who else is feeling themselves. Nigga over here to my left.
Why you say that for, Marv?
Yo.
Why you say that for, Marv? It's like a party. It's like a party all over.
Yo. So the folks at home that don't know, Mr. Photo Ho Joe over here.
Photo Ho Joe.
I see you change your name to that to the gram. About damn time. It's about damn time. Like, I don't understand. Like, don't be in denial. Like, just own it.
Photo Ho Joe.
Photo Ho Joe. You know, your pops are smoking Joe. You're just Photo Ho Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it and stuff as like, folks at home that don't know. I seen this man one day. Like, he was feeling himself like he lost his car keys, okay? This man was out here in a white, thick turtleneck up to here. To the Jamaican people, yassa. Yassa.
Yassa. Yes.
The man had a white hat to match the turtleneck. And I was like, yo, where you going? I just started wearing it. He put the vest on. I was like, all I heard R. Kelly, I can't sleep, babe. You were making an R&B video and you knew it.
You know, sometimes you just got to be different, Marv.
Sometimes you just got to feel pretty. Oh, so pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, so bright.
Yeah, and just own it.
Yo.
just really own it.
Yo. I was like, I looked because it's like, I didn't pay attention to I paid attention and stuff. I was like, it felt like Bad Boys. Like, I was Martin.
Right.
And you were Will. You were like Mike Larry and stuff. Mike Larry.
Yeah.
Come with this shit, whatever. Like, yo, where you going? Like, don't hate the play, hate the game. No, hate the Taylor. Like, what's going on over there?
So it was just one of those moments. It's like the linen pants moment you had the other day. Right? I see you with your shirt flowing in the wind like an R&B video.
And that's the proof points. I do that shit to prove points. I am a scientist conducting experiments.
Listen, it's all good. You know, every now and then, you gotta be feeling yourself. We're so pretty.
That shit is hilarious.
It's a party, man.
I was like, yo.
Oh, wait.
Talk about it.
Speaking of Fiesta, have you heard that reggae track by Armani?
No, which?
So he's taken the original Fiesta song, the R. Kelly Fiesta song,
okay,
and he did it's like a reggae version to it.
Oh, okay.
It's called MAD, MAAD, and then in brackets Fiesta.
Okay,
right, but it's the same beat. They may have maybe given it a little bit more on the reggae side.
So the regular Fiesta or the Fiesta remix?
The regular Fiesta.
Because Chill, all my hot girls live in Fiesta.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
one.
yeah,
So
yeah,
not
yeah.
the Fiesta, not that one.
No, not
Okay.
that one. The original, right?
Okay.
So it's got the same type of bop. It just I think the lyrics
Yeah.
kind of brings it more over to the reggae side than just the Caribbean feel that it had originally, right?
Okay.
But it got me to thinking. It's like we're in that era now where R. Kelly's music, that's the era that they're sampling from now.
Yeah.
So with that being said, is this one of R. Kelly's ways to get back in? Because that I'm telling you, that Fiesta, it's got a nice bop to it. And I'm like, I totally forgot that this shit don't play on the radio. But I'm listening to this, I'm like, yo, this is like it plays on the radio constant.
Mm-hmm. So for me, I haven't heard the track.
Right.
Now,
play it for you after. We don't want to get sued.
Yeah. Now look at this stuff as where I have no problem and stuff admitting that I do play R. Kelly music.
Right.
Right. A lot of other people and stuff might not. And then it's kind of like what I've noticed is even with like the diehard politician voters.
Yeah.
Like some people and stuff, they're like just Democrat and they don't know why they're Democrat.
Right.
Or they're just Republican and they don't know why. Some people are just conditioned to hate R. Kelly and they don't really have like a set legit reason and stuff like that,
Right.
whatever, right?
Right.
Or they might not have that much evidence. Now, I'm not trying to campaign to be R. Kelly's like lawyer.
No, yeah,
I do talk my shit about Robert Sylvester and stuff,
Right,
whatever, you know?
Right.
And everything. But I look at it stuff as where you have to have a legit reason. Like we're talking about like your kids directly has been affected and stuff through R. Kelly or someone you knew personally.
Right.
Because at the end of the day and stuff, whatever, if you're watching Surviving R. Kelly, you probably would have said like, this is why your daughter is not going to go and work with R. Kelly, or this is why your loved one always avoids R. Kelly and everything like that. The automatic know-how is there.
Right.
But they just automatically know how just to hate somebody.
Right.
Without even having the condition and stuff, whatever. R. Kelly never slept with your auntie, your daughter, your nieces, no nothing like that. Had him in a sex cult. Why do you hate R. Kelly?
Right.
Since they don't have a diehard reason, they're going to avoid this song because it's going to think, oh, we might be putting money in R. Kelly's pockets.
Yeah.
Right? When there's people who created a beat that has nothing to do with R. Kelly.
Yeah.
But they don't know that.
That's the other side of it. Because
they just know that diehard to hate R. Kelly.
Yeah, that's the other side of it. Right.
It's just stupid. So the comeback thing, whatever, like you're more optimistic than I am. Like for you to even say that, I look at this stuff as like, I need to recognize a comeback.
Yeah.
At least five within a set duration. Like 5 R. Kelly samples within a set duration.
And that's
of
what
like
I'm saying,
2 years.
because I was starting to think about it once I heard this track. I was like, I don't recall anybody else that has sampled. I want to say like maybe his popular and more well-known tracks.
Right.
Maybe there might have been like the one or two underground ones that someone might have sampled and it's just underground and we just don't know about it.
What do you mean?
But like on a B-side of an album, just like an interlude.
Shit is not like on streaming.
Yeah, just not something that's not one of his popular things. Right, yeah, right. Whereas this is Fiesta. Like, right away. It's like when it starts playing, it's like, oh, they playing R. Kelly again? No, it's dude doing his own version of this Fiesta track.
But I mean, the Jamaicans though, like,
yeah.
These
they
niggas
do a
don't
version of anybody's track.
Yeah. I remember, like, I never forget when I heard that the Jamaican version of the "When I See You Smile." Then when I heard the original shit, I was like, yo, I didn't even know they sampled this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it's totally different, super slower, and everything has a more country feel. Like
a little more twang to it.
Yeah. When I see you smile. I was like, these are two different type of songs.
It is.
But they'll sample.
Right.
And this is the part that I'm always in turmoil with myself. It's kind of like, the producers who did the Shaba, the Dembo.
Right.
Track, whatever.
Right.
And how they're going after all the reggaeton artists.
Yeah.
Nigga, Jamaica's been sampling for decades and no one going after them.
They've been using interpolation or whatever they want to call it, meaning, we didn't quite take it, but we just took elements of it close enough so it sounded like the original, but it's not your original. interpolation or whatever. I don't know, however they say it. It was like, yeah, or adapted. I like to. I see you see adapted on the back a lot of these records. We're not claiming it. We're just making an adaptation.
It's like
Jamaicans is the wildest.
the perfume game. Was it the dupes, the ode?
The odes?
Yeah, the odes and everything like that, whatever. I was like, because I didn't understand the game and stuff like that, right? Because I'm so used to, I want to say, I guess my culture,
right,
just kind of like always put brand names and stuff like there, right? So I never really took in the whole old thing and stuff, whatever. That these were like, some of these are dupes,
right,
and shit like that, whatever. So now I'm looking at them like, yo, can't they sue? like they can't they sue? They're like,
think, right?
They're like, no, it has elements of, but it's not.
But it's not.
I was like, the fuck out of here. That's insane. No, I don't know. I don't see a day when Sylvester might bust a comeback. I look at it stuff as where sampling, I hope sampling goes along the way, right?
Yeah.
But I think sampling tracks give it immortality.
Yeah.
Right? So I think with the whole immortality thing, like, do you want to immortalize, like it says, image is tarnished? Do you want to immortalize somebody and stuff whose image is not so well? Right?
And that's the thing, right? Because right away when you hear the song, yeah, you're doing something different, but 90% of it is Robert Sylvester Kelly. You know, he's like, you hear it's the first imagery that comes. Like I said, before he even spits his verse, you're thinking, oh, it's the Fiesta track, because it sounds 100%. It's there, right? So you're like, oh shit, they playing Robert? No, this other guy. Oh, okay.
I've been to some parties,
yeah,
including yours,
yeah,
with R. Kelly track rap.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, it wouldn't be foreign to me if I was at like a dance,
right,
in Jamaica and stuff, and it popped off, and I've been like, hey man, I've heard worse. Wait, this is not R. Kelly. This is Armand.
Yeah.
Right.
You're right.
A lot of people do that shit. Yeah. Let's get into some things. Let's talk about the polls. So what are the polls? Ready?
I'm ready.
First poll of the week said, which is better? We spoke about this. Vacation sex with your partner? First time with someone new?
And what went out?
83% said vacation sex with your partner.
83% said vacation sex with your partner.
The 17 stuff is
out there. Y'all out there.
Wow.
Y'all out there.
Wow. That was some judgmental shit. Don't listen to him. Please participate in the polls.
Doing someone strange with a piece of change, are you? Are you? Huh?
Please participate in the polls. Well, listen to this damn savage over there trying to judge you. Hey, we were off the judging thing, but sounds pretty judgy over there on that side of the room. Yeah, and again, like, pertains to vacation sex with your partner, I agree. But I look at it stuff as where I'm still gonna stand by and stuff, whatever. Ain't no pussy like new pussy. So, and a lot of the dudes and stuff, whatever, that I spoke to and stuff,
right,
in season relationships and stuff, I've asked them compared to like other ones who are in like in short relationships.
Yeah.
They all are off the damn vacation sex with your partner. They're off it, man.
They're off it?
They're off it. Man, one guy at work, he's like, what, did she learn like an extra new twist and bob when it comes to the hot tour technique? Like, we've known all the hot tour techniques. He's like, Marv, I can go on Pornhub right now on my phone and show you. There's no newer hot tour technique.
See, but at least with the, with the, you know what you know already, then maybe you can show. On vacation, you might convince her that, we're on vacation, so let's spice it up a little bit. Let's not do the normal, the normal ones.
No, I get it.
But with that new person,
They just be shy. They might be more like reserved because they don't
might
want
be
to
more
show off all the
reserved.
tricks, so they might not know
They
the
might be
tricks.
trash, right? They might just be trash.
Right.
You might have sacrificed what you know for not knowing at all.
Stick to the evil that you know.
Stick to the evil that you know. Convince your evil to do new tricks.
Convince your evil to do new tricks. What? Put that on a t-shirt. That is hilarious. Okay. All right. On to the next.
What's next, Paul?
Yo, on to the next. Do women like a nice guy for a partner? 80% said yes. 20% said no. How do you feel about that? I can tell you why I came up with the poll and stuff, but I'll take blame for this poll. But tell me why.
I think 80% that 80% says yes is right. However,
why is there a however? I don't like how there's a however or but.
However, and I say however, they want the right guy, but they don't know how to choose the right guy. And I say that's the however. It's like
so they want a nice guy, but they don't know how to choose. They don't know how to choose.
They don't know how to choose the nice guy. They don't know how to field the right questions. They don't know how to look out for the right things, and they don't know how to.
Time?
They don't know how to play the. Oh, I was about to say they don't know how to play the waiting game. Everything is a rush, right? Like I think if you let a person get comfortable, that's when they really start to reveal themselves, right? That's when some of the telltale signs start to pop up because now they feel like they can let their guard down. Y'all are ready to just get us started in the first stages. There's no stage 2 and no stage 3 where you see these little things that maybe you might not be able to put up with, or you may not like, or that good guy who you may thought or been good in that first stage may not be such a good guy at second and third, right? So that's what I'm saying. You want it, but what are you really looking for when you're trying to seek it out?
Okay. Let me ask you this to your question, to your answer. How long should a woman wait then before to say like we're gonna declare him like a nice guy, or like the stages you're talking about?
I think it's all gonna be on like what you consider your good judgment. Like I can't tell you how long for you to wait for, but at least.
What if they don't have the good judgment then?
Well, it sucks to be you. You might just be in this trap of just jumping into quick relationships forever. But if it's not been working out for you, then you should at least be able to set some changes. You should be able to say, hey, okay, you know what? I've been meeting this particular type of guy. Maybe it's what I'm doing to meet this particular type of guy, and then change up the strategy. And then again, maybe add a little few checkpoints here and there to say, okay, at the 23rd day I fell in love. Maybe I should wait till like the 60th day to fall in love. You know what I mean? Like put some balances in there stuff for you, girl. Put some balances in there.
Should put a mark on the calendar and be like, hey, did you fall in love yet? If not, wait another 40 more days. Yo.
You pass that. I fell in love on the 23rd. It's the 24th. I'm not in love yet. Yes.
Treat yourself to a smoothie. Like the fuck?
Treat yourself to a smoothie. Again, I think that goes for both men and women. Like, I'm not just saying women are Russian. I think men are Russian too. You know what I mean?
Really? Talk about it.
Yes, man. I think that
tell me how men are Russian.
It's all eye candy everybody's seeing, right? And we know this to be true. When we go on IG, all these women are putting up the best of themselves in these photos.
Everybody.
Right? Everybody. But that's what I'm saying. We're more particular to eye candy than I would say women are more particular to eye candy. That's the first thing that big button and smiler will just suck us in every time. And Fashion Nova be selling big butts and good smiles.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, listen, don't fall in love with the image. Get time to know her. Let her guard down. Let her show up one day with no eyelashes on. Let her show up one day with, and with her saying, you know what? I can be myself around it. And then see if you still like her being herself.
Okay. Yeah. That part is real. Because I look at it stuff as where, for me, this is years ago, I remember there was a situation, a woman I was courting, I told her it was a chill move. Like, we went out several times before. So we went out like 2-3 times before. And I told her, like, this was a chill night for me. So I was going to just chill and stuff and just vibe out, not doing much. And she's like, you want some company? Because I told her, like, if any case, we'll talk.
Yeah.
She's like, you want some company? I'm like, sure, no problem. Like, come through. And when she came through and stuff, whatever, like, she did not like she was ready for chill mode. So I was like, yo, where you going? Like,
Right.
she's like, nowhere. I came to come see you. I was like, makeup to the 10? Like, yo, like, I was like, she's like, what do you mean? So I was like, so I said, what if things got hot and heavy and stuff? And you just rolling that makeup face all on my pillow?
Right,
like,
right.
I don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
you're not just gonna. So she got offended.
Right.
And when I was like, yo, I didn't mean for you to get offended, but I'm looking like, yo, boo, if you came over here like some joggers or like, even in some kind of lounge wear, I would dig it. Cause I'm telling you, like, I ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
It was like a Wednesday or some shit, middle of the week. So I'm like, I got working the next day. So I'm not trying to do the most. And when I saw that, and I spoke about that, whatever, like she said, oh, you guys all you men and stuff all want like your women to look like a beauty queen and stuff, and now you want and stuff. So I was like, well, I don't speak for all men.
No.
And it got to a heated kind of convo.
Right.
And I was like, I like a, girl next door type of thing with a little sprinkle more, a little girliness and femininity to her.
That's it.
That's me.
That's it. That's me too.
So I look at it stuff as like, I don't really need the theatrics.
Yeah.
It's more the personality and the energy.
Yeah.
Than the aesthetic.
Yeah. And I don't
the
mind.
aesthetic is nice.
And I was about to say, and I don't mind if it, every now and then you choose if you want to get dolled up because you feel like you want to doll yourself up and look like the 10.
Yeah, that's for you.
That's for you. And I'll appreciate it. But guess what? I like you in your sweats and what you're here what in back in one.
All the time, because women, I heard some of the argument stuff is that some women I know, they said their men hate when they wear sweats. Are you okay with the sweats? Like what? Like, let's say out of 10 days, how many days are you okay with sweats? 10? 10 out of 10 days?
You know what? If listen, man, if you're comfortable in sweats, I don't care. Like
really?
I
care.
When I'm ready to get down and dirty, I can see past the sweats. I can see
your vision is great.
I can see past the sweats. I'm when we're ready to go out and represent now, it's like, yeah, okay, you know what? Switch it up a little bit. We'll adjust to the occasion. But otherwise than that, man, sweat it out. If you want to walk around the house in your panties and your bras, walk around in your panties and bras. Whatever. You're gonna get jumped at some point when I will feel like I need to jump you. Yeah, like I don't need you to look like what's it? Jessica Rabbit? Is that's it?
Roger Rabbit's right, with the red dress?
Yeah. I don't need you to live 24/7.
Boom.
Makeup all done to that. You coming to show you got makeup on.
It threw me off. And stuff for there because I was like even the time of day it was.
Yeah.
Too. It was like again, it was like middle of the week and she was already home. And then all of that. And I told her and stuff, and I'll say to ladies, as long as your lips not dry, that's my only thing. Because I look at it and stuff, it's like, yo, there's so many products for women to moisturize the damn lips with. Boss.
Yeah.
I debated the other day, I'm in like the oral hygiene area in Walmart.
Right.
Free plug. And I'm there and stuff, and I'm just looking at like which lip balm and stuff, like, I want to use. I rock with the Blistex, whatever, right? Most of the time.
Yeah.
But look at stuff, it's like, I want to change up and see if there's other things out there, whatever. But it's like, I don't know. It's like I heard like a Jamaican guy, like a Jamaican ghost over my shoulder. As like when I kept reaching from one, I hear, "Party boy." Party boy. Yo, actually, you ever seen is it the EOS? The one, it looked like a little rubber egg, like a little rubber little egg thing, whatever. Yeah. I was looking like, oh shit, they had a flavor. It was like some vanilla coconut. I'm like, But I was like,
that even sounded.
So I felt the type of way. So I did not pick it up.
Yeah, no,
I went for the Blistex.
I don't blame you.
See,
Blistex.
But for women, like I said, for a woman, snatch everything. You can snatch everything up and stuff for there. So to meet a woman with dry lips now, I'm looking like, how? I was in the section. 80% of the things in there was for you guys, and you came out with dry lips.
Yeah.
That's where I have a problem.
All type of gloss.
All types of gloss.
All type of gloss.
All types of gloss. So yeah, that's just that's a mini nightmare. Here's my thing. Okay, so with the question and stuff now, I want to tell you now, do women like nice guys for a partner, right? I had a conversation with some nurses,
Okay.
right? And one day I went to work. So I want to say there's the underground parking.
Right.
The underground parking and stuff for that. I wish they made a walkway and stuff for that, but for me to get to where I need to go, it's like boom, 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 and I don't even have to walk through the main building or the main entrance and everything like. So I go through there.
Right.
The units, like a good portion of the units and the break rooms, faces that direction.
Okay.
So now, some of the nurses was checking me out.
So you can see you when you're walking in.
So they see me when I'm walking in. So they're looking at stuff. They're like, "Yo, who's that walking with like?" So I have my bag.
Right.
And it looks kind of business professional.
Right.
And I got my fitted on, whatever. I got my Podical Sons hat on, whatever, right? So they're looking like, yo, who's that? Who's that?
Yeah.
Whatever, right? They're like, yo, I think it's Marv. They're like, yo, that was you with the hat, whatever. I was like, yeah. They're like, oh, you wear hats? How come you don't wear hats? So I was like, yeah, I was coming from outside, though. Like, I was there.
Right, yeah.
I was just to wear a hat in the building.
It's like, I'm at work.
Thank you. Thank you. Like, what's wrong with these chicks, right?
Right. They're
like, oh, we thought you were a little nerdy, but you got a little edge to you.
So these nurses want the bad boy. Is that what they're looking for?
So I was like, you don't want a nice guy? They're like, no, we don't want a man too nice. And it chimed like an echo.
Yeah.
I swear they were singing I Feel Pretty all in sync. And they chimed. And I was like, oh, for real?
Yeah.
So I was like, why?
And what's too nice?
So I asked them, I said, what's too nice? So they said, they don't feel like they would be with a guy that they feel like they can walk over or push over and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I said, now, as a man, if I tell you no to that and stuff, whatever, a handful of you guys will say, he has some backbone to him and stuff. Another handful that says, like, this guy's trying to control me.
Right.
We don't know where to stand.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, do you guys know what you want, whatever? So I asked him, I said, like, the ones who have daughters and stuff, I said, what would you tell your daughters to date? The bad boy type that you guys are, like, kind of yearning for?
Right.
Or the nice guy?
Right.
I want to tell my daughter to get him too nice. I was like, nah, answer the fucking question.
Let's get him nice with a sprinkle of bad boy on him. Just a sprinkle of bad boy.
And then another woman just said it straight good. She's like, we honestly don't know what the fuck we want.
Right.
And I said, speak about it, whatever. So the rest of them kind of quieted and stuff for them. And she's like, if we were certain stuff exactly what we wanted,
right,
I guarantee we'd have the man that we want and stuff so much sooner in our lives.
Right. Yeah.
But they're like, she said, and she's like, I'm not speaking for everybody and stuff for there, but she's from like Ghanaian descent.
Yeah. And
she's like, a vast majority of us and stuff, whatever, have been like raised by a specific type of parents in this new kind of world.
Right.
Whatever, right? She's like, having parents coming from a African Ghanaian kind of world to North America where everything and stuff is like glitz and glamour. And she said by that time, stuff like Ghana kind of played catch up.
Yeah.
When it's kind of like they were living there. Ghana wasn't in that world. They got immersed into that world and stuff over here.
Yeah.
And then now the world's all like kind of just...
Right. When you go back, Ghana's like on par now.
Right. So it's kind of like, you're not going to get this traditional sense. Say, my parents were raised like this, and I might find a guy who has like traditional sense like my parents and stuff, because these now have been modernized to a different kind of level, right?
Right.
And she said that it would be so easier for them to kind of get the nice guy, but the nice guy just seemed too readily available. And I think some of them still got confused with the compliments, and then that's when they all start chiming in together with her. They're like, it's like when you get sold like a little hyped up little dream, hey, like you pretty and everything like that, whatever, you feel elated and stuff like that, right?
Right.
And then somebody like, you just regular, you're like, excuse me? And then this is now strikes the imagery of the bad boy type and stuff. Not all, but some.
Yeah.
And then now it's kind of like, oh, you're not like the other ones that was bending over kissing my ass. What
Right.
makes you different? And
Right.
then that's when she said, it's just like the movie Hitch. And when she
They're
was going
intrigued
in,
now.
yeah. They're intrigued now, but it was like, yo, everybody else is bending over backwards for me except you. What
Yeah.
makes you so special? Okay, I like you. But do you like to keep? Would he want to keep?
See?
Right? So they just got quiet and then we just all went back to peace and stuff, whatever. But then I was like, too nice is a problem? Or they all said too nice is a problem.
Too nice is a
I was
problem.
like,
So continue walking into work with your baseball cap on. You a bad boy, you.
yeah, I want them. They sound problematic and toxic.
You bad boy, you.
Yo, I want to wear my hat. I can't wear my hat. No. I'm doing it to look like a rebel. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're tricking people, Marv.
Oh, I'm hat fishing.
You're hat fishing.
This is stupid. No.
You're hat fishing.
This is stupid.
Stop hat fishing. They want bad boys.
Oh my gosh, this looks thing, man. I don't know. Look, does looks matter to you?
No.
Beauty or brains?
Brains.
Why does beauty get highlighted more than brains? You can find a commercial every 5-10 seconds telling you how to make yourself more beautified compared to something that might make you smarter.
Because I think it's the first thing like we always notice, right? Like you cannot see somebody's intelligence, but you can see somebody's beauty.
What if you saw somebody reading an encyclopedia? Well, they don't make encyclopedias no more.
Yeah.
If you saw somebody...
okay. Either she's trying to blow up something.
Blow up.
She reads some manual. Bomb? She reads some manual for something, or I don't know. But no, and I think we're trained like as far as
we're trained.
Yeah, as far as like our species is concerned, and I think that would be our particular thing. Whereas other animals, it might be females might look at the strongest animal because that animal might be the most protective.
Okay.
A male animal may look at a female animal that's more shapely, and this because she may be a better bearer and nurturer of children, right?
Okay.
So I think with us, same sort of thing. Like you always tend to be drawn towards knowing that you can't be perfect, but drawn towards things that are more closer to perfection than anything else, right? So I think just from that standpoint, we see something pleasing to the eye, it's automatically something that we want rather than something that's not pleasing to the eye. Whereas all that glitter is not gold. You'd never know that until you examine the gold.
But I feel like...
Or examine what's glittering.
I feel like we need a balance. Like I look at it stuff as where not everything's going to be appeasing to our eyes. So
right.
Do we disregard the things that are not appeasing to our eyes? You get what I'm saying? Like, do we not pay it no attention? Like, if you like clear, sunny skies,
yeah.
Do you now avoid even looking outside on a rainy day? Because it might be appeasing.
But there's something that's got to. I think there's something that's got to catch your attention, right? For you to be drawn. Like I said, with the beauty, like you're automatically drawn towards that. It's not to say that you can't be drawn to something else, but let's say that gloomy day, you hear a thunderstorm, and the thunderstorm is what draws your attention to say, hey, where's that coming from? Let me look outside. And then you look outside, and now all of a sudden you're seeing these things that you never chose to look at before, right? But it's something that drew your attention to look outside. And now you're saying, oh, you know what? Outside could be, on a gloomy day, could be just as beautiful as outside on a sunny day. If I'm not paying attention to the things that I've never paid attention to before. But I think that at the initial has to draw you there. So go with brains that's astronomical to the point where you're just dumbfounded around her, and you're enamored, by her intelligence. Now all of a sudden that just outweighs everything else, including her beauty.
Right, because I look at it where I don't know who sang that song, but a video killed a radio star.
Right.
But I feel like when we came from a time as civilization where just people just having radios, right? They fell in love with people like an Orson Welles type and stuff with just the voice.
Just the voice,
You know the fuck they look like.
Right. Right.
So you don't know what they look like. What happened to that aspect of stuff is kind of like the content of like, you know, the things that they might say. And I want to say kind of like the tone and the voice of a person.
Yeah.
It kind of falls into like the aesthetic.
Yeah.
I want to say
yeah.
because it's more the appeal, but it's kind of, I'm more concerned with like, let's say, what's that guy? For Dry Eyes. Ben Stein.
Okay. Yeah.
Ben Stein now, he sounds like an intelligent kind of guy. It's just monotone, kind of tired and everything.
Yeah.
So you're kind of just sold to stuff on that whole aspect of stuff that this guy is just boring and long-winded and everything. But
Right.
if you're looking at the intelligence, be like, oh no, this guy has some substance to the shit he's saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We don't care about the substance no more.
No, I like I said, it's whatever. It's the instant attraction. You're probably and again, probably going back to the polls with me saying you're not spending any time to actually get to know if that person is good or not.
Mm.
Right? It's the instant attraction. Right? It's the things that stand out to us right away. So that monotone voice right away, it kills us to say, oh, I don't even want to listen to this guy. This guy sounds boring. Meanwhile, dude is spitting mad facts. He's spitting mad facts.
Mad facts.
There's just, again, you know, that can only do nothing but elevate you, right?
But that's straight substance. And that goes back to my style and substance thing and stuff, right? You got to have the style with the substance.
You have to.
Because if you just straight substance and stuff, I feel like no one really gives a damn.
Yeah. Listen, I'm sure if they were to poll, if students learn more better with teachers who are or aesthetically pleasing than teachers that were not aesthetically. I bet you the aesthetically pleasing teachers will probably win out.
Maybe. I'm not doubting that because I look at it stuff as like I'm a different kind of nerd, right?
Yeah.
So I look at it stuff as like I'm more the substance. I can care less what the fuck the teacher looks like and stuff. Like I've learned, I've had a few attractive teachers. I don't feel like them being attractive made me like pay attention to the content a lot more.
Yeah.
But like, nah, it wasn't. I had an attractive teacher one time when I was in high school, right?
Right.
And I think she was from Brooklyn. She was from New York, and I was in Cleveland, whatever at the time.
Yeah.
And
you fell in love with her Brooklyn accent? Is that what they
No, like her aura wise and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, she was a sub, and like, she subbed the biology class, and I'm a science dude.
Yeah.
And when I hear her start talking her shit, I'm looking like, well, I don't know. I'm not really a science person. I was like, that shit turned me off.
I'm looking at your face. You're getting all giddy.
I was annoyed. Because I was looking like, yeah, talk that science shit to me, baby. Okay, let me pay attention more in this class.
Right.
Let me fantasize of you teaching us about anatomy and biology. And she's like, I don't even know nothing about this. The fuck are you good for? So I look at it stuff as like, I like the substance.
Right, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And if you give me the substance stuff a lot first, like, it's a different thing. Like, there's this one lady I know, we were talking about like financial stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and the name kind of gave like a little origin or something. Like, she was like African descent.
Yeah.
But I never seen her face. Nevertheless, we interacted, did business and everything like that. Came one time and stuff like that. She knew my name. And I guess someone must have pointed her out and stuff like that to me. So now she comes up to me. She's like, hey, Marvin. And she said her name. And I look, I was like, oh. For her, because she knows her shit.
Yeah.
I was looking like, I like a woman that take charge and know what the fuck she's talking about and run shit, whatever.
Right, yeah.
I like a queen, an independent. And she was running some shit and some different kind of emails and stuff that I seen. And then when I saw her, I was like, you know what? Not everybody's for everybody's look, like, you know, like their flavor. Their flavor. The intelligence is what got me before the look. The looks,
you'll get you.
not so much.
They'll get you.
Not so much. Not my type.
Right.
You're beautiful in your own way. Let me say that. But Pretty Privilege is real, yes?
Oh, 100%.
Let me ask you this. You see how you're talking about like the whole online aspect and stuff, whatever of it?
Right.
Is it okay for dating apps to base like connections on looks?
But it's not what most dating apps do. I think that's what
eHarmony's profile.
yeah, but I think that it started off with just, they're all going for looks and they figured out, no, we can't just start.
It did a shift. Like eHarmony was there way before Grindr even came up in the photo.
Right.
For years.
Yeah.
Like things like that. Personal matchmakers.
Yeah.
You just had one photo. Like you weren't even allowed to, like, let's say, upload. Think about, let's say, remember those videos, those dating videos from like kind of like Love Connection type of shows? They don't like, hey, this is me. My name is Chuck. And
then they're hiding behind some wall or something.
No, not one of those ones. It's kind of like
connection there on the other side. No,
so with Love Connection and stuff, like I want to say they kind of, let's say if it's a woman,
right?
She want to date with 3 guys,
right,
and to see which one. So she saw which guys and stuff is which,
right?
Whatever, right? But that's what I'm saying. Like even when they're doing those like, let's say, I guess the entry stuff to get onto those shows,
yeah,
they're not like, hey, I'm Chuck. This is what I look like in my suit. This is what I look like in a tuxedo. This is what I look like in a Speedo.
Right.
This is just Chuck. So you just got to take the first impression of whatever that video sees you, shows you.
Yeah.
Now, you can upload a whole photo of you skiing, kickboxing with like kangaroos or some shit like that on that side of the world.
Right.
You have different types of aspects they can show of you.
Okay.
To date. The dating things before online and stuff, whatever, or even the personals from the newspapers, was never multiple photos and stuff now.
No.
That's what I'm saying. We've got to a point where now, quote unquote, what do they say, gamify? With Tinder and the Bumbles and Hinge, where you with the swipe aspect and stuff.
Right.
Like, that's what I'm asking.
Okay.
I'm asking, like, yo, do you think it's okay for them to base it on mainly on looks when it was never like on looks before? We just said
I don't
beauty
know.
is real, or privilege, pretty privilege is real.
I don't know if it's okay. I could see why they would do it again from an attention standpoint, and also, it's like I think people need to understand, like, they don't make the majority of their money it's not through like these people signing up for the dating sites and getting their dating stuff going on. It's a lot of that stuff is advertisement, right? It's like people are paying for advertising spots. So the longer they keep you on the app looking and swiping or doing whatever you're doing, the more revenue they'll make from advertising. So if you're putting up just ugly photo after ugly photo and not gamifying that, how long do you think people are going to stay on that app swiping, right? It's much easier, I believe, to keep people on an app.
I don't think everybody tries to put up an ugly photo. The way you may see, like, it's like, yo, I look like a beauty queen. Let me put this hobgoblin photo up.
But we know what's gonna be put up there. But we know from the app side of things. You just said it. They're gamifying it, right? They're saying, okay, you know what? We know if we put a pretty privilege on point, it's also gonna work for us.
The world we're coming into and stuff now, like I want to say currently, even where we are now, like I would be so afraid of those apps and stuff right now. Because you have AI photos or catfishing and stuff, that's one. And then you can chat GPT whole fucking conversation through the messages and stuff, whatever, right? So me now, let's say if I'm a user, you're whatever like app, right?
Right.
I come on there and stuff, you look like, we just need to keep you here. To keep you swiping and stuff like that, whatever, right? And then you throw these images and stuff up, whatever. But if I don't get a match, like it's up to you to control, like, which ones is matched. And you could have a whole AI team on that side, be like, all right, you know what? This motherfucker ain't matched for nobody for like the past 11 swipes. Let's throw him a mulligan on the 12th one. Right. And now your AI chat GPT bot comes in like, hey, tell me 3 things you like in a woman.
But that was what the whole that's what the whole Ashley Madison thing was about. When they basically were using bots, right? Because the women go on the site for free. It's the men who have to pay to have access to these women, right?
Right.
So the men would be on the site and they would send these bots I don't know if they were stolen images, if they were bought images, but they would be images of, beautiful women, right?
And
With the
like,
bots sending these men messages in order to entice them to go on this, to sign up for the site. So
And to keep 'em there.
So this is just the AI stuff. It's just it's going to just be an evolution of that.
you meet your significant other in real life.
Well, I was about to say, like, that is how it's going to have to really be. Like, you're going to really have to treat these dating sites as like a foot in the door, right?
Talk about it.
Like a meeting. Like, hey, we've met. Based upon your stats, because that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is.
Gamify.
Based upon your stats and your photos, you
Yeah.
look like somebody I should meet in person. I don't think after that point, if you're serious about it, I don't think any time should be wasted. No more online.
You might have come with a damn cheat code. That's keep it a buck. That's a cheat code and stuff right
you
there.
shouldn't waste any more time online because now you're now it's all guessing and wondering.
So if I'm set woman on the other side of stuff, whatever, right?
Right.
And I'm afraid because I feel like I heard a woman say this stuff online and stuff too. Like even one of my cousins and stuff, whatever. We swapped out some info, or like she sent me a video or something. She's saying like, "Yo, guys, is quick to meet up with a woman."
Right.
Be like, "Yo, we should do something. Let's meet up and everything like that." And the woman in the video, she's like, "You don't know I'm a motherfucking serial killer." Like, yeah, sure, come over. Then I have like 5 guys here set up. We gonna harvest your kidney and your body parts and stuff somewhere. Don't be so quick to meet up with a damn woman, whatever, right?
Right.
On the other side, women are not that eager to meet up with a man.
Yeah.
Be like, if the guy's like, "Hey, come through. I want to see you in real life." Wait, bitch. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Let me feel comfortable with you first.
Right.
What you're saying, from a man's point of view, I 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
But from the other side of stuff there, from my female friends I know who are dating or single and everything like that, their thing and stuff is like maybe a phone call might suffice enough to try and get them to like, Plymouth Rock.
Right.
But what the fuck is that texting now? They don't communicate with words.
They don't.
They text.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's easy for them to get sold on the dream with the bot.
Yeah.
Because if a bot's going at it and stuff, you're like, "Yo, where can I talk to you?" We can even, like I said, technology is now here now. You just need to have the 15 seconds of the person's voice. Type what you wanted to say.
That's it.
And then
That's it. And you don't even have to type. You just said chat GPT on when you know how you in game mode how it has auto.
Yeah.
And you hit the auto button and it just does everything for you. Just set it on auto. Because this is just gonna respond based upon her questions, based upon where it's gone through her Facebook and sucked out her profile images and sucked out all her posts. They knows what everything she likes in their post, and this is gonna tell her everything she needs to hear.
I'm scared.
It's a scary world, bro.
Swipe or no swiping.
The swimming pool got bots swimming in it.
Ew. It was already pee.
Now you got bots, pee and bots. That's a bad thing to contend with.
No, I don't know. To me, I feel like those apps, they give like a fake illusion that your choices are endless.
Yeah.
And that's what I didn't really like too much about like the online thing and stuff like that. Because I look at it stuff as where I want to say I was talking to a friend of mine. He was single. At the time I had, like when I was messing with the apps.
Yeah.
He showed me his stuff and he's like, "Oh, so how many women do you have in your queue?"
Right.
So I was like, "My queue." So I look, he's like, okay, stud muffin. You got like 8 in the queue and stuff like that. I was like, "Yeah, but I can't see their faces." He's like, no, but don't worry. They swiped on you already, whatever.
Right.
You just have to pick and decipher which one is, because like, it's with Bumble and the images blurred and scattered. I was like, how the fuck? I might swipe on Megatron. Like, for all I know, right?
Yeah,
So I'm
right.
like, I'm not messing with this, whatever. I'm like, I just will swipe till I run out of swipes.
So if you get very deep, because you said like it's an endless sea, right?
Mm-hmm.
the more you get detailed in the profile of what you're looking for, does that C start to just condense itself?
Yes, somewhat. But then you got to think about it. Stuff is like where some of these apps are based on, let's say, if you're okay to see your profile while you're offline
Okay.
and while you're not online.
Right.
So let's say with no filter, you might have access to 100. You put your filters and restraints on, it narrows it down to like your liking might be 25, right?
Okay.
Now, if within the 25, maybe 13 of them might be online.
They have to be online.
Online.
Right. Do you still see them if they're on offline?
No, but you can set that in your profile and stuff for not to be seen online or to be seen.
Right.
So that's your choice and stuff. But
Right.
some people have the choice that they don't want to be seen offline.
Right.
They only want to be seen while they're online.
Yeah,
doing
but
their
your
swiping.
Mr. Right could be online while you're offline.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, how would you like? That's the thing and
That's
stuff
the
about like
thing,
you're getting lost in the sauce.
Right.
With these dating things, it may seem like this endless.
Yeah.
Because what if Mr. Right is not even there?
Right.
So you're gonna pay the extra money and stuff for not even getting to Mr. Right.
Right.
Or like even before you'd be like, I'm gonna hold back and stuff, and then the other part of your head like, Mr. Right's on the outside of the paywall.
Mr. White.
yeah. So it's crucial because I look at it stuff as like somebody asked me one day, and it's like, oh, what is online dating like?
Right.
And I was like, depends on the app. It depends on the app. Because I look at stuff as where online, I would prefer, like, I think all across the board, I would want a meaningful connection.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sound like no damn, like, like some sticker or some board or some shit like that, but I would want a meaningful connection with somebody that I find aesthetically appeasing.
Yeah.
Appeasing, right?
Yeah.
It's just that now I've learned that I read profiles and not a lot of people do read profiles, whatever, right?
Right.
Because like there was this one chick, she had some thing and stuff is like, she's like looking for love and all the blank, right?
Right.
And I was like, oh shit, that's Eddie Murphy, Saturday Night Live, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, so you have some substance about you. You read the profile and and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
She's like, you seem like a decent guy. You want to meet and stuff, whatever. I was like, is that a test? Like, but she's like, yeah, but how do you know? She's like, how do you weed out and stuff, whatever? Like, what's real and what's not?
Right.
Right. And I was like, yeah. And to get a connection and stuff like that, to even say that we're going to come off the app and proceed even further and stuff, whatever, that's hard. Even the apps and stuff, I think at one time and stuff, I was like, I'm going to give him send this chick my number.
Yeah.
When I was sending the number, like something came up like, if you're sending your phone number, maybe you should do a like a video in-chat video through the dating app.
Yeah. For $2.99 a month.
No. For safety features and stuff like that, whatever, right?
Okay.
But you both have to agree to it.
Right.
I'm looking like, yeah, fuck all that. I'm just sending her my number. Again, man, serial killer, get organs harvest on the internet, like anytime.
Ain't no thing.
Yeah, ain't no thing. So I'm just like, yeah, sending the number and stuff. But the woman's probably looking on the other side like, this thirsty ass man, he don't know I might sell his number to a damn Chinese agency that might want to sell lawnmowers and stuff, whatever.
Right,
Call them. Like, now you're pissed off you're getting these damn automated Asian calls and stuff, whatever, to your phone.
Mm.
When probably some chick, she got pissed off and send your number there because you were gun-ho to send your shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, when they have like the dog shit in the paper bag and they set it on fire.
Right.
And people's first instinct is to step on it.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. So that's why I feel like, I'd rather just do the face-to-face shit. See you and meet you.
How often is how often you think the face-to-face thing without the internet at all is happening now? Do you think people are even like out there just looking at hap chance? Like just running into somebody in the street and saying, hey, stopping them and talking to them and let's exchange numbers, go and have coffee? Or are people just closed-minded to that thought now because they know they can just jump on their phone?
They're closed-minded to that thought because they have the online thing. I feel like there's like probably 10%. That's why I love my Jamaican people and stuff. Whatever. You
right.
that one dirtbag. hey, you buff beard. Like, we'll just call a
yeah.
chick out, whatever, and
Yeah.
everything. Fortune favors the bold. And I feel like that energy to say you're going to try and pick up somebody and stuff,
Right.
that's in the minority now.
Okay.
We were taught that.
Yeah.
But I want to say in the way of the world to where it is now and stuff, whatever, like that right there is like possible, like a verbal assault charge.
Wow. So, okay. So do pickup lines matter now?
Do pickup lines matter? I think pickup lines and stuff might, depending on how it's said, like how, like, let's say if we're looking at pickup lines should be in the fucking Olympics. If they want to put breakdancing in this bitch, pickup lines should be. Yeah, because you have to now look at, like, is there a sense of humor to it?
Yeah.
Is it like the posture, like how
Right.
you're
The-
giving
the-
something?
the delivery.
The delivery.
Yeah.
Like, did you fuck up on the verbiage or something like that? Whatever.
Right.
Is your father a thief? Because he stole the stars and put them in your eyes. Like, all of these things matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Compare, like, somebody who steal? They might have put some shit in your eye and stuff and make you look all pretty tonight. They are not the same, sir.
Not the same.
Sir.
Not the same.
They're not the same.
Not the
So
same.
I look at it stuff as where we need to really look at pickup lines and then the person receiving it too.
Right.
Right? I think we expect everybody to be kind of worldly. But, like, let's say if you met a woman who never leaves her house, she works from home and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
She works online and stuff, whatever. She never leaves the house, always does Amazon shit, whatever. Probably might go to family or friend functions every lunar eclipse, but she's home. And let's say she probably has like an animal and stuff that she reoccupies her time with
Right.
more than other people. You now say a particular pickup line to her and shit like that, whatever, where her social interaction skills are like damn near minimum to subpar. Some shit you might say in your whole phrase might just gotta go over her head, and she might be like, what?
Right.
Pepper spray! Like, yo. We gotta make sure these women are safe.
We gotta
Like,
make sure they're
you
safe.
gotta make sure, like,
right,
you
you're
know?
right. Right.
If I was president, women, you all would get pepper spray. You got pepper spray each other, that'd be even better for me. But that's a different story.
That's a
But
different
I
story.
look at it stuff as like, I don't expect people's social skills to be good. Their social health is
Yeah.
shit. So shit.
It is.
It annoys me how people's social skills are so shit. Like, one of my boys, whatever, and he knows it too. I call him out on this shit all the time. I was like, we can't have a conversation without you
Just
looking
he's in
shit
it.
up. Yeah,
Yeah,
without the internet.
Yeah.
I'm like, you treat it like your homework. Marv said some shit you didn't understand. Let me look into this later. Let's enjoy our company.
Right.
No, phone is here, and then you're like, E equals MC squared by golly George Marv, you're right. I don't care to be right.
At least not at this moment.
No, I care to converse, to see you, to vibe.
Yeah.
And that's on a friend level. On a dating level, so I went on a date one time with a chick, whatever, and I told her, so she picked up her phone like 2 times too many for me, and I told her something like, I'm like, please don't pick up your phone again. Why? You don't pay the bill on my phone and stuff. I'm like, yo, I thought we were here to meet each other and talk and all the above. I saw her. I picked her up on the street.
Right.
We swapped out convo, and then we swapped out digits, and we spoke like a few times, but she was like, hotline bling.
Yeah.
So I'm now thinking at the dinner table and stuff, I'm like, oh, this fucker might have a headset in. Meanwhile, I'm talking to her, but she just hotline blinging like whatever, sending off her messages and everything. And she was doing it in between.
Right.
So I was like, you can tell them that I'm safe, and you can take a photo of me if you like,
Yeah.
to let them know, like, this is what I look like in case you go missing, and then let's get back to try and get to know each other and stuff for the shit. Oh, you're a controlling kind of dude and stuff like that, whatever. So I was like, can I get the bill, please? And she said, oh, you want to get the bill because I said you're controlling stuff? You must be. I'm like, but I'm paying for dinner anyway.
Right. Yeah.
I don't need this calamity in my life. My life don't have this extra piece. The fact I gotta beg you to get off your phone when you're on a date to meet somebody and stuff like that.
Right.
All that shit you were talking a few days ago on the phone and talking about you wanted to meet somebody and stuff that's real, but yet you're in the digital world more than you are present in the now. Check.
It's crazy.
So I look at it, I was like, yo, I don't really care for the glitz and glamour. I just care for something really meaningful. Like the aesthetic stuff, like online. told you, man. I told you the other day. It's just more upper deck trading cards now. They're just trading cards.
Trading cards.
I just look at stuff. It's like, yeah, we screenshot somebody. It's like, okay, this person looks nice. That's all we know about them. That they just look aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
There might be some chicks that you might see online. You might even follow. Be like, damn, if you were given the time, you were single, all the above and everything like that, and she sat down in front of you, and she opened up her mouth, and you realize and stuff that like, she can open up her mouth for different reasons. And I say it just like this. I saw a chick one day, and I would never, ever act like I'm better than anybody when it comes to some shit.
Yeah.
She had a Balenciaga tight-ass shirt on and stuff, whatever, right?
Right.
Weave was to the 10.
Right.
And then when she started talking, I think like she had like a missing tooth, like right here.
Yeah.
So when she had the missing tooth, I was like, just get like a Zara shirt and let's get the dental.
Fix that tooth.
Yeah. The math ain't mathing, You got red bottoms, but like it's
priorities.
All right.
Priorities.
All right. I'm good. I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, so trading cards. I just care about the trading cards aspect. How many trading cards have you sent to friends? So if you screenshot somebody or you're like, hey Marv, look at this chick. Have you sent more than 5?
I sent more than 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think you're a trading card for some of these women too? Photo Ho Joe?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah!
I'm pretty sure one or two might have went around the block.
And I'm not cocky, I'm confident. If you're telling me I'm the best, that's a compliment. This guy's like,
one or two might have made it around the block.
Flinch. She's like, yeah. Like, anything else to be uncivilized. Like, you turtleneck motherfucker. That's why you came with the collar up?
This is collar popping season.
It's collar popping season. Okay. I sent a few trading cards my damn self.
I know, man.
I think I became a trading card.
You think you became a trading card?
I had to become a trading card.
I'm sure you've been.
Women don't give compliments, and my smoking on the porch, cigar, had women coming in the DM,
right,
insinuating and trying to like. It was like, oh, life is good. Yes, as it should be. Like, what else? Wow, your cigar ash is a little too long. It's like, I'm like, it's part of cigar culture. The longer the ash is kind of like the bossier type of thing about it. Oh, I wouldn't know. I'm like, so you just came to talk about the cigar?
Yeah.
You look nice in your photo. Why did you leave with the positivity? The same shit we talking about for the past few weeks.
No. You're asking for too much, Marv. To lead with positivity? No.
They couldn't get a compliment. You could just give the compliment.
Get these jabs first. Then I'm going to sore up your wounds with the compliment after the jabs.
But isn't that childhood shit? I thought we're over that as adults. Like, when you're mean to the person you like?
Yeah. No, I don't think they ever really truly grow out of it. I think there's a little element in there.
Interesting.
Yeah. Going back to that bad boy, you know what I mean?
What, that?
You ain't that hot. Why you say that?
So stupid. It's so stupid. So dumb.
I like me a bad boy.
Nah, man. I was just enjoying the day, man. It was a day. It was a day, like the weather was still good while we still got these days, because the weather's been spotty and iffy in the morning times and stuff like that, whatever, in the past few. And then the day was good. It was a long day at work and everything. And then my peoples, we just kicked back, put a cigar up and just vibe. And then didn't know it. I just became a thirst trap out of nowhere.
Can't just be lighting up cigars around the place.
Apparently not.
Can't just be lighting up cigars.
Why not?
I don't know. Symbolism.
Talk the things.
Symbolism.
Talk the things. Tell the people the truth, not your average. Tell them the truth.
That's for another episode.
Yo. Nah, man. My social media people's like, I do apologize, man. Like, yo, like for my non-availability, I just been like I got cussed with 2 paragraphs.
A 2-paragraph
Last
cussing?
night when I saw it, I was like, oh
Wow.
shit. So I said, you know what? I apologize. And I want to do it on my podcast because if you fuck with me the long way, you want to support me and you'll hear this apology. And if you don't get it on the podcast, on my platform and stuff, whatever, then it's still a fuck you politely, respectfully.
Respectfully.
I know I fucked up your Zen. You're like, where's he going? And there's Marv. Typical Marv. But yeah, man, you know, we're trying to live life, man. Working on my faith, my family, my friendships, and, you know, my mental, meaningful shit.
That's it. That's it. I seen somebody post me about this event, and I was like, I seen it like the day after, and I was like, man, if you're close to me like that and you really want me to know, then shoot me a text. Shoot me a text. Social media, it will be the last, like, I'm really getting into the habit of that, what I say, like, post and then ghost. Like,
post and ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do. That's exactly what you do. I'm getting into the habit too. Post and then ghost.
Yeah. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to work on my piece of my perspective, man. Like, there's always something bigger and better than you.
Yeah.
That's what I always look at it as and stuff for that. And I just look at it stuff as where social media to me is still like entertainment. And internet is for information. Right? So I look at it stuff as where, like, in my downtime, if I want to be entertained, if I don't play like online games on the phone, then I'll do that. Right. But other than that and stuff, whatever, it's like, I'm just doing me. Again, no thirst trapping. I'm not doing that, you know, to the women and men. No, excuse me. Yeah,
men be accusing you?
I had men liking the photo. I'm like, yo, you look suave. I was like,
you better mind yourself, Marv. You better mind yourself.
Wait, I'm gonna get kidnapped? You better mind
you. Better mind yourself. You know.
Translate mind yourself for the people who don't speak patois.
Be very careful of you and your surroundings.
I'm gonna get kidnapped.
Somebody might kidnap you.
I was like, shit. I was like, yo, guys like the photo too. I'm like, okay, respect.
Yeah.
She's like, you look at Swab, I'm like, whoa, guys are complimenting on it too. I'm not used to it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not homophobic.
No,
nothing like that. It's just I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
And then Smooth's like, mind yourself. And I feel like the Jamaican in me would say that too. Like, yo, what's going on here? Looking like a snack out here. Might get snatched up.
What is going on?
Nah, man. Yeah, man. But that's it. It was just own personal purpose. I'm in my own pursuit of happiness, damn it. Yo, what is it? I think it's Aristotle. Like, not to chase money, fame, and power. But yet we do that on a daily. Like most people and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I look at it stuff as where there's that J. Cole moment for me that, you know, good news is, nigga, you came a long way. Bad news is, nigga, you went the wrong way. It ain't doing it for that. The posts, when I put them up, I'm just me enjoying life. And it's all love and jokes. Because even I got yelled at to post that, whatever, right?
You got yelled to post it.
Yeah, to post it, whatever. Because I put in the story.
Right.
It was just the day on a Wednesday. They're like, yo, you put in a story? Post that shit, yo. That's what I heard. I was like, one of my people was like, yeah. Like, I put as per requested as the caption. I was like, as requested. He's like, yes. Yeah. He said, let them know we living out here, man.
Yes, man. You gotta show out, man. Show out, bro.
So I was like, okay, all right. Yeah, but posting goes.
Post and ghost.
I feel like I should put that in my bio.
That's what I'm telling you, man. That's my motto.
Post and ghost.
Post and ghost.
Shit, I was gonna. Well, you know what? We talked enough. Let's just get to some action. Let's get to the question of the week.
All right.
Question of the week. Is it better to be honest or guarded with new people?
I'm gonna say guarded.
Why?
I think the less that you know about me right away, I think the better for me. Let me decide if I have to lie to you or not.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think most people come with that kind of aspect? I prefer to be honest.
Yeah.
For me, I choose the honesty aspect and stuff because I look at it as where I really want people like me around me.
Right.
And if I'm honest to like whatever statement or question or topic I might come with and stuff, it might make a few people run like the roaches when the lights turn on.
True.
And I prefer that than the whole guarded aspect and stuff, because I feel like if I'm over here playing chess, you might be over there playing chess, and we might never get to the real shit.
Right.
So that's why I prefer honest over guarded. So you think majority of people come with the guarded aspect first? Because I know, like,
I think majority of people come with a guarded.
Like, okay, I want to use Lorena.
Right.
Hi, Lorena. When I met Lorena for the first time, that was more honest than guarded.
Yeah.
I think guarded would have been more so like, you know, she's just probably been giving me like a look and a stare.
Right, yeah.
To say like, you know, she might find me interesting, fun, attractive, and everything like that.
Yeah.
But the honest thing is stuff like, I just love you. And her energy is on 30, not even on 10.
No, she's far from guarded.
And I like that.
Yeah.
Those are my people.
Yeah.
You know, Sherry, those are my people. Like, I don't like the guarded aspect and stuff, whatever. And I think you give what you get.
Right.
And vice versa.
Right.
So if you're going to give guarded and stuff, whatever, I think all you're going to meet is guarded type of people and stuff in your world.
Yeah. I don't think I want to meet anybody else.
Oh, you're good? Oh. Let the money stop on that side over there.
I'm bugging.
Hello, Walmart. Cut a check. I said your name earlier in the show.
But yeah. No, for me, like I said, I think I'm more guarded than anything else. Like, I kind of suss out the situation, because if you don't need to know me at all, then you're not gonna know me, period. But if we're in a situation where, you know what, it's beneficial for us to know each other, then I think I'll open up a little bit. I'll receive a little bit more of you, because that's the next thing. I'm trying to limit the amount of bullshit I allow in my life. So
talk about it.
So I think I'm doing a lot of screening as well, right? When I first meet people, right? And I'm trying to decipher right away, is this going to be a beneficial connection, or is it going to be something that we can just, you know, we can be acquaintances, as opposed to just being, you know, let's get something happening. Let's sit down and converse every week. We got things in common that we need to discuss and make happen, right? I'm really trying to suss those things out. And it's funny because,
does it feel like this, for me, from what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, it just feels like it's just more business transactional for you.
No, not. It's not even that. For instance, I had this one dude, right? And we met over summer, right? Mutual friends, right? We're in the same area, and you'll probably know who I'm talking about right away when I say it. Like, this dude, when we spoke, he was into music, doing this, that, and the third, and start asking me all these questions and stuff like that. So of course, you know, me being who I am, answered him, gave him some ideas and so forth like that. But then he started getting back into his his promoting bag, right? Because I guess one time he was a promoter,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And then all of a sudden the conversation just turned to just like him constantly just promoting like the stuff that he does, right? And I think the one conversation I was like, well, you know, at one time, like I was like a party animal. I'd be, you know, 5-6 days a week going out, but
Mhm.
that's not so much me, and it has to really have to be some sort of event to
So
just.
is this a new person? I'm sorry.
No,
Is
it's a
this
new person. Yeah, it's
Okay, and they don't know about your past and your party.
Yeah, well, no,
Like-
well, I've explained to them. Well, like we discussed all that.
And
Like,
this
yeah,
conversation,
yeah.
gotcha,
We
gotcha.
discussed all that. Like this is like, again, this is the beginning stages. The
Mhm.
feeling up. Oh, yeah, we do have certain things in common
Mhm.
enough for us to have like more conversations, but then that commonality, it went out the window at some point. And then all of a sudden now you're talking about all the stuff that you're now currently doing that I really have no interest now in this stage of my life of doing, right? And moreover, if I am going to do it, it'll be with my wife. And if my wife don't feel like doing it, then tough luck, buddy, right?
Mhm.
This person will be on and on. Yo, you don't come out to support me. You don't come out to do this. Then
Well, okay. When you're hearing more of that now, you sussed out the vibe correctly.
yeah, I'm like, but bro, I told you already that this part of my life is right. So if I'm coming out to support you, if I do choose, I choose to do so.
Yeah.
Right. But it's not gonna. Don't feel like don't try to make it like I have to now because we're conversing and you want people to show up at your spot, right? So right away I'm like, yeah, right away I'm like, okay, if this is all you're gonna, because that was all dude to message me like, let's talk about the podcast stuff or let's talk about the music stuff like you were. No, all of a sudden now it's just me coming in. So I'm like, bro, like there's no substance within this friendship. Then why am I keeping you around as a friend? Like now you're wasting my time because now I'm looking at your messages. I'm getting turned off by even seeing the messages pop up on my phone. Like I don't want that in my life,
Right.
Like why should I have that in my life now? So I'm like, I'm really trying to, suss out who's gonna be a friend for a specific purpose. Business, I don't mind business friends, right? But at the same time, like if we're just gonna be like just like friends, then it's gotta be like we gotta have the common interests. And I don't think I'm ready to put myself out there just like that, because I think that was the problem with me. Putting myself out there and not know what I do and just suck onto that and made it seem like he was into that. Again, the relationship, going back to the girl, the girl giving it up too quick because the guy's telling her everything here she wants to hear. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm telling dude when I do that. Oh yeah, I do that, something like that. I do that. No, you don't do it to the level that I'm doing it, or else we continue to talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just saying that first to have this conversation. That was your in.
That was your end.
That was your in.
To unleash what you really had in mind.
Right.
I don't know. Like what you're saying is not wrong because I get that explanation fully, and I have an idea who the person is.
Yeah.
I look at it stuff as where if you were having more of an honest conversation, I don't know,
Yeah.
but if you're having more of an honest instead of more of a guarded conversation and stuff, could you have not shut that down before it got to a point where you're guarded? Hold on.
No, I shut it down. This is what I'm trying to.
No, but as I'm saying, like your thing was more kind of a guarded kind of aspect to me.
Yeah.
What you said.
Yeah.
Where now this is the reason why he felt comfortable, like DMing you or messaging you all the other shit. Like if you were honest from like the beginning, be like, look, my guy.
Yeah.
Don't send me none of that bullshit. You send me that bullshit, you get canceled.
Yeah.
Whatever, right?
Yeah.
If you were more honest like that, and you think he still would have sent.
Bro, I said to him, I said, listen, I don't do the
partying no more. But that's a guarded answer.
Hold on. I said, I don't do the partying on club thing no more. I said to him, I'll be honest with you. I'm most likely not going to show up. Right? Most likely not going to show up, right?
It was probably your approach because your approach just seemed soft enough. And like, nah, a few more. If I jam this ad down your throat,
but
you might jump.
But you know what? It'd be okay if you're gonna say, yo, I know that you said no, but just in case, hey,
he didn't hear that. He didn't hear. He was listening.
But that's what I'm saying though. Now your approach now you went from to even trying to be friendly with it to just strictly you're just sending shit like, no, buddy, you're not even trying to be a friend no more. You have me in some fucking group. Yeah, you put my name and number in some group shit, and now you're just sending me shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. You catfish me and to make me think you're a studio guy.
He made you feel pretty, so pretty. So pretty and
catfish me to make me think you're a studio guy. Now you're trying to hit me off with your promos.
I see one of them things, so it wasn't too fond of it. I was like, "Yep, this is not for me." Jump to profile. Posting ghosts.
Posting ghosts.
Yeah. Well, I know both ways. There's no right or wrong to both ways.
No.
Like I look at it stuff as where the guarded aspect, I do agree. I see what you're coming from and stuff, especially with individuals and stuff such as that.
Yeah.
For me, I just find the honest way and stuff, whatever, kind of works out so much better for me.
Yeah.
Than the guarded. Because part of like my, like even my personal going back to the pursuit of happiness thing for me, yeah, like my family is one aspect and stuff, whatever, from the family I create to the family I was born in, to like my friends and my friendships and stuff, right?
Right.
So I look at it stuff as where I only want real ass people and stuff, whatever, around me.
Yeah.
And then I think even it was sad yet refreshing that I've come to the terms and stuff, whatever, that I am a lot of people's that one friend.
Yeah.
That they have, which is fucking sad to me. Like I'm grateful that it's me,
right?
But I'm sad that like, how come you don't have more friends? And I think because people are like, I think the guarded aspect and stuff is one because I'm real with the honesty aspect, and I have so much more friends.
Yeah,
because I'm more honest and stuff. Be like, yo, I don't like this. I can't fuck with you. I like this. We can rock.
Right.
So I have I want to say a decent flock. When then a lot of people and stuff, I realize with the guarded aspect and stuff, whatever, is like, if it's not me, it might be one more person and stuff, whatever. I'm like, what do you do with your 24? And that's what I'm saying. Because
I think it's lifestyle too. I think lifestyle dictates a bit of it. And that's the
what do you mean lifestyle?
That's one of the good things I see with like social media, right? Like
I was about to say, because if your lifestyle is like set, like going out or whatever, like hockey club or some shit like that, you'll find settings and people that you will just add to your flock because this is your lifestyle.
Yeah, but and that's what I'm saying. It's gonna dictate to lifestyle, right? Because you find a lot of people. There's a lot of people that do nothing other than home and work. They don't have no extracurricular activities where they would go out and
meet new
people.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if you're lucky, you may go to like the bar with a couple of your work friends after work, right? And that might expand it a little bit. But for the most part, it's either going to be probably your family members that you're tight with, because you may see them, or you might converse with them more so often, and then your work people, right? But unless if you're one of those people who join specific clubs or do outings.
But we were talking about with you and curiosity,
right?
Remember we were talking about curiosity and stuff. I want to say like I don't know how many episodes back, but a while back we were talking about curiosity.
Yeah,
and curiosity keeps you going and stuff to try new and explore new things.
Yeah,
if you were really exploring curiosity, wouldn't like your social circle expand as well? Because it's kind of like you're now tapping into something that you were interested in. You probably met this person along the way.
Yeah.
They probably had a few people and stuff like that. Hey, this is smooth. And then now your social circle for your lifestyle that you're currently living has now expanded.
Right, yeah.
But, I mean, the curiosity has stopped where you're just looking like work, home.
Even when you expand your curiosity, I think when those people who you meet, you now have to figure out now how to make that curiosity translate. Like, let's say, for instance, I was curious to I like VR games.
Okay.
Right? And one Saturday, I say to myself, okay, you know what? As opposed to getting a VR headset and sitting down in my house and play, I'm gonna go to one of those arcade spots that have the whole thing set up, right?
Right.
I go and I run into
You went
other
Dolo.
people. Yeah, I go Dolo.
Nice.
I go Dolo and I meet other people there, right?
Right.
And now we're now kicking it and so forth like that. And we find like we don't have nothing else in common, but this is our thing, right? So now we decide, okay, you know what? I don't have more people who like VR like how you guys like VR. Let's do this every Saturday or every Sunday, or now you have to dedicate a day to it. You know what I mean? To keep that kind of friendship happening, because it's not something you guys don't have anything else in common, right?
Right.
This is what your one bond is, right? So now you have to now make time for that specific thing, and that's how you maintain those friendships with those new people, right? So if you're constantly curious and you're constantly making these things, I think right now it's how do you make the time to maintain it?
You can't do everything at once.
We
spoke about that.
Yeah, you can't.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's something. So my thing and stuff is that you have to look what works for you and then make it happen.
Right.
You asked me, like, even with our gathering with me and my friends and stuff, when is the next one going on? And they actually want the next one to go on this weekend coming.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's on to who's making it happen.
Yeah.
If you have the time to do it, then that's fine. If you don't, whatever, then you come up with the availability and say, like, you know what? I'm available for this day, or this event might be kind of costly because I don't know how much the VR shit might be.
Right.
But let's say if it's like, maybe somebody like in today's times can't afford, let's say, I don't know, let's say it's $50. Let's just say it's for $50. If it's $50 and stuff, whatever, $50 once a week, that's $200 and stuff a month. Somebody be like, I got a once a month event out of me. They're like, all right, well, the third Saturday in the month with $50, so they'd be like, all right, yeah. Now it's up to you to put in that work.
Right.
Because I feel like, again, like when you don't put in the work into like these quote unquote friendships, this is where the friendship deficit begins.
Yeah.
But a lot of people will start looking for the other people to put in the work. And I think like it has to work in the duality. Like once you put in the work, you put in your time and stuff, whatever. Now you got to see if the other person puts in the time.
Right.
And then if it's something duality, you keep it going.
Right.
If it doesn't, whatever, it's on to the next.
Yeah.
And you don't add that person in. Therefore, you don't have to add the schedule. If they come, like one person tried to come to me like that one time years ago, I was like, my man, my Yoski broski, I asked you to come to this event, this event, this event, this.
Yeah.
He said, no, maybe.
Right.
I ain't asking you no more. So when you hear and you see images and stuff go up and everything like, oh shit, y'all did that. Yeah. Why you ain't throw the invite out, Mar? Fuck you mean? I have my proof when I asked you and stuff, whatever. You didn't free up your schedule to come out.
Right.
That's a you problem.
Right.
Because we enjoyed ourselves.
Right.
They have to look at that now or whatever. And I told them, like, yo, don't feel no type of way. Learn from it.
Right. Yeah.
Learn from the fact that you didn't play your part in it, whatever. And it's not no one else's fault but your own, the accountability. The same shit we talk about on this podcast. And that's what I'm saying and stuff. I'm like, it's up to you to do it.
Right.
And then it's up to you to understand and stuff, whatever. Like from the other side, is this something that you like that they did to continue on this bond and to make it happen? People aren't doing it. I feel like everybody is like spouse. When I heard you say it, it's spouse and house.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad because I look at it stuff as like there's more than the world than just you two. Because I feel like if this is your person, you guys both should have your own interacting worlds. And to come back to say like, yo, well, I was with such and such, and Tata Alyssa's and them said there's this couple spa over here and everything like that. And you're looking like, maybe we should give it a shot. Curiosity. Now you're doing new shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, it comes to a stagnant point when you limit how your social circle works.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I don't want to say I don't like, but I'm not fond of. So my social circle and stuff, because of my peoples and my interactions and the work that I put in, it doesn't remain stagnant.
Right. Yep. So I'm telling you, if it wasn't for social media, man, a lot of these people.
Yeah. I mean,
A lot of these people, bro.
y'all need to try, man. Y'all need to try.
Good question.
All right.
That's the Suns?
That's the Suns. And it's so funny and stuff too. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
AvgMike, his Ask the Sons question is, what's the best pickup line a woman never said to you that you liked? We were talking about pickup lines. Talk about it.
Damn.
My favorite pickup lines that I hear women tell me and stuff it is like, I want to have your baby. It's toxic.
That's yeah.
But it's kind of like, I don't know you enough, but I'm willing to give you unprotected sex and allow you to shooteth the clubbeth up it.
Yeah, that's
Yo, you can't beat that. Like,
I had a woman tell me one time that she wanted to bruck my needle point.
break your dick.
That's aggressive.
It sounds action packed, but
that's an aggressive pickup line. That's an aggressive.
Did she seem like an aggressive woman?
She when she said it, she seemed very aggressive.
Okay, all right. No further questions. All right. You liked it though.
I did. I was intrigued.
Tell me more. Show me more.
How?
Interesting. That's what's up. Next question comes from Not My Dog. What do you wish unmarried individuals understood? Go first.
We can't just pick up and go.
I want to clap to that.
Yeah.
That's partnership.
Yeah.
That's partnership. It's no longer me, it's we.
Right.
So you can't pick up and just go like that, whatever. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Tell the team what's on your mind. Okay, yeah. I don't know. Like, from being married to not married, being married and stuff like that, I want to say unmarried individuals, I would tell them like marriage isn't for everyone.
Yeah.
And the reason I would say it like that is because, again, that partnership aspect. And remember, I think last week the question and stuff, whatever, or was it the question before about single people? For single people being alone is, are we used to that? Is it okay? And everything. Some people are just stuck in their ways.
Yeah.
And if you're stuck in your ways that bad and you can't understand the partnership on a compromise aspect, I don't think you should be married. I think you're wasting your money.
I think so.
You're wasting your money and your time for an expensive lesson you don't really need.
How about those who are still getting married because they feel their status dictates it? Like, are you still for not hiring a president who's not married?
Yes. You have to be married. I don't want you sleeping the femme Nikita, giving away our secrets and stuff, whatever, and launch codes off to places. Like, I need you to, like, sell me the dream you're a faithful man and you'll be loyal. Or woman, like, sell me the dream. Don't sell me the dream like you're just exploring and you're trying some shit and then you're making yourself so unguarded.
Unguarded and secrets are out
to
there.
these new people.
These secrets are out
and
there.
giving out our secrets and everything. Like, the status thing, you're right, is an issue for sure. But I look at it stuff as where, again, marriage isn't for everyone.
No, it's not.
Because I feel like these are one of the things on a checklist that a person should add to their checklist about, like, status.
Yeah.
Like, does status mean a lot to you? Because if status does mean a lot to you, then I would say you're going to have a happy Donald Trump and Melania type of marriage.
Yeah.
Where, like, yeah, the figure is there, but the love isn't.
Right.
Like, it seems cold at that home, whatever. Like, no shade.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's the status. Like, you were the former first lady. He was the former president.
Right.
That's a big ass title to have. Right? And much as, like, she wasn't even born in America to get to a point like that and stuff. That's a hell of a fucking status.
Yeah.
But I would look at stuff where status don't mean shit to me. I got to know your morals and principles are good.
Right.
Your character, you can accept me on my good days. I'm okay to be vulnerable to you. And we can have good damn convo and stuff for that when we're ready.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Last question comes from Lady Dish. Do most guys end up with the girl they want, or is it the girl they can get? What do you say? Smooth. Since you're so smooth with your words, did you get the woman that you wanted, or did you get the woman that you could get?
I think I got the woman I wanted. Yeah. And the reason why I can say that is because when I first met her, I thought to myself, this was going to be the girl I'm going to marry.
From that time.
Yeah.
I've noticed a lot of guys and stuff, whatever, they see that.
Yeah.
Initially when they see most women, but most women think that we just see like tits and ass.
Right, yeah.
And everything. Like, I don't know why they think that, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I've noticed a lot of dudes and stuff. Like, I've met a guy the other day, and he met his wife, and they've been together for like 20 plus odd years.
Nice.
They're in their 40s. He's a little bit older than her.
Right.
But I want to say, worst case scenario, this guy's been hunting her or plotting on her for time.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a beautiful thing.
Right.
Because he's like, I was like, yo, I think it's my ego or it's my looks or I don't know. I'd have been like, yeah, man, fuck this chick, man. There's other women out here. The man just on it.
Right.
The man just on it. I was like, yeah, like, and you sat there and waited for like opportunity and everything like that. Fuck no. Like, I don't know how long I could probably wait for certain type of things. And like, I looked at this stuff as like, sometimes Mrs. Right now ends up going over Mrs. Right, but he waited and waited and waited for the right time for Mrs. Right to be ready for him.
Yeah.
And they have a happy marriage and with kids and all.
Nice.
So I think that's dope. For me, I want Alicia Keys. No, that's done. I'm done. No more. Alicia's married and stuff, whatever.
Yeah,
but
leave Alicia alone.
I feel like, let's say to the real women that I've seen in real life, and not knocking the celebs and everything like that, but to the women up close and personal that can meet and greet.
Yeah.
Most of the times, it's like when I pursue them, I tend to like, I want to say, get a decent level with them.
Right.
Or like, I want to say, like, I've been rejected. I've been turned down and stuff. So like to the ones that have not, I don't look at it as that far and stuff, whatever. I think I kind of look at it with an ego type of level, like, might be more her loss.
Right.
Kind of thing. And maybe it might be something kind of to fix my hurt feeling and stuff at the time. But I look at it stuff as where I don't know her enough to like dislike set woman.
Right.
But then again, I look at it stuff as where the women that I do pursue and I do get somewhere and stuff, whatever, I pursued them because I wanted them.
Yeah.
So it's the women I can get.
Yeah.
More so in any case else and stuff, whatever, right? Like I don't think maybe Alicia Keys might turn me down, no, because she married and shit and stuff like that. I get it.
Right.
But she was single. I mean, you don't know my name.
But you're going to.
But you will. And I swear it, baby. Yo. And it feels like, ooh, you
feel pretty?
Yo, oh, so pretty. Yo, this guy right here. Yo, he feels himself. Photo hold Joe, he feels himself. I have my times where I feel myself, but it's short-lived compared to this.
Nah, I feel good. I feel good. James Brown good. Hey! Jump back, want to kiss myself.
Don't touch me. Yo, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Yo, so say the Sons of the slide. Let's slide. All right.
Let's do it.
All right. So say the Sons this week says, stay selfless, not selfish.
So says the Sons.
It should be self-explanatory, but I feel like a lot of people and stuff really, truly put themselves a lot more ahead of other people, more than the vice versa. And I feel like we need more selfish people in this world, because I think this world would be a different
We do.
friggin'
Yeah,
place.
it would be 100%.
So stay selfless, not selfish. So say the Suns.
So says the Suns.
We are here at the end, and hope you're listening to this. You enjoyed yourself. I hope you feel a lot prettier
We hope so.
now,
we hope so.
because we don't give a damn what you may look like, but we know you fly in your own regards and you're beautiful in your own regards.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So say Smooth, because he paid me to say that. So once again, thank you for listening to the Podical Son. Like, comment, subscribe. YouTube, you see us. Spotify, you see us. Website, we're there. And thank you for listening to Podical Sons. Remember, the difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. Peace and love, y'all.
Peace.
And feel pretty, oh so pretty and bright.
The Podical Sons with Not Your Average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.